Oh, I was saying like Moko Summer, but if there's any summer character that comes out, just let me know. It's probably easier that way. I was just adjusting sound settings. I wasn't doing anything important. Voice sound usually pretty good. Secret Firefly enjoyer. I'm glad we kept this for a rainy day.
Can we please keep going like this forever?
We're Nekudu until the sun comes up. We might actually have to say goodbye to Groza though. Wait, what happened? Oh, she ditched me. Right. We're gonna full focus on, oh. Mayface is here. I like how they just named her Lost Resident.
This time, I should be on the right path.
It's pretty funny. Silverwolf? Actually, maybe we should go to JP. Silverwolf is here. She got me. I own myself.
それでどんな問題があったの?
My Saritsa.
前もって雇った協力者をピノコニーに潜り込ませて情報を探らせてたんだけど、さっきその彼女から情報が入ったんだ。面倒なことっていうのは、夢の中でファミリーがほぼ全知全能だってこと。
ここに調和の指令がいるの?
さあね、人とは限らないし、何かの現象かも。よくわからない。ホタルはどんな方法で潜入しても、どのみち脚本の通り、絶対に見つかる。
隙は作れない。数秒でいい。
作れないわけじゃないけど。
Mio.
ホタルが強すぎるのが問題な
Taller
の。
Mio.
ただものじゃないし、ピノコニーにとってあなたはとんでもない脅威なわけ。
なんとか潜入できたとしても、ファミリーの追跡からは逃れられないってことだね。
Inferior Mio? Dang.
そう、武力行使をしても無駄。相手の
And
縄張りだか
Firefly
ら
Wars.
死にに行くようなものだよ。
Question mark. Who was Mio?
策はあるよ。ファミリーは性格ハンターサムの正体をまだつかめてないよね。
少なくとも分家はね。
She lacks a cool mech. And a very attractive Zero suit.
ホテルレバリーを襲撃するの。ここまでずっと様子を
I'm gonna
観
put
察
Starwell
し
up
て
a
き
little
た
bit
けど、
higher.
通常の警備で私は止められないはず。騒ぎを起こしてサムを表舞台に立たせる。その後、私は最速でここに戻って混乱が収まらないうちにホタルとして無境に入るの。
リスクが高すぎる。うまくいくかわからないチャンスのためにサムっていうとっておきの切り札を使うなんて割に合わないよ。
She's not up for a
でもここ
gamble.
まで来たからやってみるしかない。
You wanted to be killed by your girl. It's really hard to know what's going on in Hope's head. I gave up years ago.
待って。
どうしたの？
おかしい。こっちからは警備がほぼいないことになってるの。ホタルのちょっとそっちの状況を伝えてくれない？
状況は普通のホテルだね。ソファーがあってドリームプールでしょう。
ドリームプール。
それから誰？
落ち着いて。誰もいるはずない
Definitely a
よ。
good pick.
やっぱりそっちで見えているものとこっ っちで見てる監視カメラの映像は
The many faces of Rania.
なんでこんなことに。とりあえず
Two wafers would be disappointed. I don't own 2 characters on that screen.
あーね、夢の中が普通なわけないって。
ここは
さっきと同じ場所だよ。ホタルはさっきからずっとそこにいて変なことを言ってたの。
It's a little hard to remember where all this takes place. I think everything here is taking place like before Stell showed up, I guess? I don't know. Penacony has been a
夢は
while.
初めて見るし、まだちょっと慣れないけど、ここは現実とあまり
Th-
変
All
わ
of this
らない
happened
み
before,
たい。
okay. Because there was like a segment with Dahlia too, where I kind of like did that segment by accident. Don't ask why. But that clears it up.
さっきのはただの強がりだと思ってたよ。
ごめん、さっきまでのことを教えてくれる？
脚本の指示通り、私たちは廃棄されたドリームプールを手に入れた。
IPC
カンパ
lackey.
ニーのやつが横取り。
カンパニー？
気にしないで。とにかく私たちには勝てなかったから。
She gives us the insight. Okay.
で、そのプールを生命維持カプセルに改造したんだ。
Thank you as
今
well.
頃、私たち二人ともアスデナ星系の端っこを漂ってるよ。
共感覚無境を利用したんだね。でも、そしたら私はピノコニーに入れなかったってこと？
まあね、
Fake
この
Penacony.
景色は美しい夢には程遠いし、なんかのバッファゾーンさっき見てたのは
Buffer zone.
蜃気楼みたいなものだったんだと。
そっか。じゃあ、ホテル襲撃もダメってことだね。
そういうこと。今どうしてもなんか襲撃したいなら私で我慢して。
でもそれって私の正体がまだバレてなくて、12の時まで。
ホタルは悪いことの中からいいことを見つけ出すのが本当にうまいよね。
少なくとも状況がはっきりしてきた。他の場所も見てくるよ。密航にふさわしい入り口が見つか
I
る
forgot
か
to
も。
change category. Surely that matters.
うん。先に道を探しに行ってて。私はあの臨時の助っ人と連絡を取ってみる。
Don't report me to the Twitch police.
何か
I
聞こえな
appreciate
かっ
it.
た。
うんうん。記憶域で変な音がするのはよくあるし、繰り返す記憶も結構あるらしいよ。
It's all get slap off. Anyways. Pretty much, yeah. All day, all night.
この音、絶対に間違いない。
Might have to steal that
やっ
though.
ぱり。でも、
Using get shit all the time is boring. All get
逃
slop.
げないな。
その必要はないよ。奴らのことはよくわかってるから。
本当の繁殖とも限らないよ。覚えてる？この政権も
Bugs.
昔結構大規模な虫害に遭ってる。
つまり、これは過去の幻影ってこと？
An illusion of the
あと
past.
いいんだけどね。もしかしたら
じゃあ、やっぱりこの無境は
ホタルの言う通りかもしれない。
試してみればわかる。
You wanna be a sloppy Joe? Extra sloppy.
花々よ、咲いて。お待たせしないように。雲を払って晴れ渡る空は。
神聖を起きて。
Oh, Valina's trailer came out, or demo came out.
弱すぎる。現実と全然違う。
Good night. More slop.
残骸が消えた。
多分ね。廃棄されたドリームプールが安いのもな。ここからは用心した方が良さそう。
わかった。
あと、避けて通ること、虫に構ってやる必要なんかない。
ごめん。
PTSD from
見
bugs.
てみ。
まあ、みんなそうか。まだそれで気が楽になるなら好きにしていいよ。でも、
She sees one bug and she turns into Stam.
ありがとう。
She
過
activates
去の
Stam.
記憶を振り返るのもたまになら悪いことじゃないよね。
It destroys the whole kitchen.
今回の出張はなんか気分が良さそうだね。
And this quest must be like almost feels like a year old or something.
ホタル、
It's crazy how long I put this off for.
でも気をつけて。あいつ仮面の愚者だから、もしかしたら。
Wait, Silverwolf always had a mass fold detection? Oh no, she just arranged it right. Right. There was that segment where she talked to Sparkle, but I thought that was like way later. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was a flashback.
どうしたの？通信が途切れた。またあれ、メカが起動しない。
It was like
どうして？
the opening of like 2.2 or something where she was talking to Sparkle.
こっちに見向きもしない。もしか
At
し
the
て
very start, yeah.
逃げてるの？
So that scene I'm remembering was very, very early. You don't see that
この
scene
廊下
until
の
like
先に一体
a couple
何が？
patches in, I think. Hard to remember. Maybe I have it reversed. Yeah, they show like them talking later. I do remember that scene.
虫の残骸が。でもこれは幻じゃない。他に誰かいるの？新地中の死因は
Dark
高
Samus.
熱。それにこの傷はどうして？これはよく。スウォームならまだしも、どうして奥室の中に、どうしてピノコニーにグラモスの鉄器がいるの？
Blamoth.
次の戦いでは星が見えるといいね。私たちまた会えるかな？
Oh no, it's that scene.
その時は会えるかもしれませんね。
Kind of forgot about her squad.
AR214。これが夢？この悪夢は君の記憶なの？
Do not dream.
はい、ここまで。霧の悪いところで中断してしまい、いかがです？どこか具合の悪いところはありませんか？厳密に言えば私の記憶ですわ。勝手にピノコニーに着いたばかりのあなたがホテルでチェックインしていた頃のこと。
She was right there.
今のあなたなら記憶が貴重であり、かつ危険なものだとご存知のはずです。一気に記憶が押し寄せてきたら、きっとあなたは耐えられませんから。大変心苦しいのですが、私の口からはお話しできないのです。さあ、肩の力を抜いてください。一部は盗まれてしまったままですが、ピノコニーの記憶が、先ほど見たのは彼女の始まり。 この夢は2つの平行線で展開されて、この道はいずれ交わります。その彼女のこともきっ
Robin?
と覚えていますね。誰もが知るロビンのことです。
Obi.
現実のホテルであなた方は早くも出会って、あなたが夢に入った後もあなたが夢になれるよう、彼女は調和の力で手助けをしてくれました。です。次に再会を果たした時には彼女は陰謀の犠牲者となっていました。再会までの間、彼女は一体何に気づき、気をつけてくださいね。今度はもっと深いところまで潜ります。あなたの記憶とは
Robin POV. Now we're talking.
ねえ、大丈夫？意外と何も感じない。ここは無境。
こちらの客人は現実から無境への変化に慣れていないようですね。ロビン、私たちの友人がこの美しい夢に順応できるよう。ロビン、
ええ、任せて。大丈夫、力を抜いて、すぐに終わるから。とはいえ、やっぱり思うように調律ができないわ。
Shooting.
私も手を貸しますから落ち着いて続けてください。
でも兄様、これは。私に何をしたの？
ご心配なく。彼女はあなたが無境の中で自分の体、ピノコニーの夢の本質は奥室が構成する世界。その性質を掌握しなければガーデン・オブ・リコレクションのメモキーパーを除いて普通の人間が奥室を思い通りに操ることは難しいのですが、ご安心ください。これは失礼。また職業病が出てしまいました。
気にしないで。兄様はいつもこうだから。私たちはお先に失礼するけれど、あなたはファミ。
That was weird.
ごめんなさい、兄様。
いいえ、謝らなければならないのは私の方です。もっと早く気づくべきでした。声を失ったのはただの兆候であり。
やっぱり兄様は気づいていたのね。
あの手紙は今も肌身離さず。
Traitor. The meme. Giant moa. Hey, sheep.
安心してください。ことがことですから、セレモニーが始まるまでに必ず真相を突き止めてみせましょう。
たまには私を頼ってくれてもいいのよ。
調和セレモニーを控える今、様々な客人がピノコニーに集まってきています。ゴフェルさんは準備に追われ、他のこれはよからぬ企みを抱く者にとって
夢の主が体調を崩されたと聞いているわ。
先日予期せぬことが起こり、容体はかなり深刻です。ですがだからこそ今は私たちでもじゃありません。ロビン、よく聞いてください。あなたはただ思い切り歌えばいいのです。たとえそれが
わかったわ。確かにそれじゃあ邪魔にならないよう武器をつけて、兄様。それと
もちろん。ファン
じゃあまた後で。
The meme of death. The death meme.
兄様ったら相変わらず無理して平気なふりをしていても分かっているんだから。あの手紙を書いた時はまだ調律もどうにかできていたけれど、きっと無境に何か問題が。でも今の私にとにかく動いてみるしかないわね。
Anomalies.
さっきから気になっていたけれど、近くにかすかな不協和音があるみたい。
I'll just make sure I didn't track the other quest. Surely that didn't happen last time. Still.
あの子からかしら。
逃がすか、この密航者め。
ごめんなさい。手を貸して。何をすればい
Help
い？
the damsel.
美少女を守るのは当然。
What a crazy line. It's so stupid.
お前ら、奴には共犯者がいるぞ。
ちょうどいい。まとめて捕まえろ。
密航者、偶然じゃないみたい。ハウンドの方々もきっと私と同じように。今は出るのをよしておきましょう。もしあの子が本当に招かれ。
Surely that was Rover's
お
line.
前ら。
召喚。
たく、お前ら何やってん
Pure
だ。
fiction.
目を大きく開けて見てみろ。このお嬢さんは俺。
知らないのか。茶色の髪、灰色のベスト。この方は。
そうか。長官、我々は密航者。
バカ言え。もう一度よく見てみろ。目撃証言によれば犯人は銀色のやつだ。もういい。さっさと行け。
何かおかしい。彼は嘘をついていないみたい。でもどうして。
安心してくれお嬢さん。これはきっと誤解だ。
ありがとう。ギャラガーさんが助け。
俺は他の用があるから先に行くが、何か困ったことがあったら近くにいる恋。
ここの人たちは私の顔をよく知っているし、普通に別の手を使うしかなさそうで。もう少し近づかないと人目につきにくい場所は。まだできるほどの力があるか不安だけど。
ハウンド家には密航者と間違われたけど、私は地元の人間なの。
The liar.
アイリス家の役者で
Like the
ホタル
Stell's
ってい
face.
うんだ。まあただのエキストラなんだけどね。
Who's this? Her inner thoughts.
できた。よかった。気づかれていないみたい。あの子、アイリス家の役者って言っていたけれど、
It's a good meme.
声からは共鳴が聞き取れないわ。
そんなことより街を案内するね。行こう。
She says tour, she means date.
もし私の勘違いだったら後でちゃんと埋め合わせするわね。
君は初めてここに来たわけだし、一番簡単なやつから始め。
ゲームをしに来ただ。
To
どうやら
gamble.
思い過ごしだったみたいね。ごめんなさい、ホタルさん。それに開拓者さんも悪いことをしてしまったわ。
Acceptance set in.
無境を離れて現実に戻ってみようかしら。もしかすると状況を肯定。
もう時間がないの。
あら、あの二人いつの間に別行動を。
登場人物は揃った。お楽しみのところ悪いけど、あなたの最初の死を忘れないで。
誰と話しているのかしら。それに死って。
今はその話やめとこ。私誰かにつけられてる気がする
She's a
の。
knower. At least she wouldn't die again.
楽しんでる？
やっぱり私の思い過ごしじゃなかった。ただの一般人じゃないみたいね。
This is crazy
もっ
levels.
と警戒しないと。
Wait, can you talk to the brother?
見つからないように
Oh.
気をつけないと。
Of course. That'd be funny. It'd be funny if there's like a cat scene. Wait, where's that guy puking again? Oh, there he is. I see him. I always remember that guy. Taste the rainbow. Yeah, just the alternate timeline.
僕の大のお得意さん、本当に久しぶりですね。
あの方はなんだか状況がどんどん複雑。
久しぶり大スター。
まだ他にも。あ、シボンさん。
相変わらずキラキラしてるね。遠くから一目見ただけですぐあんただって分
It
か
kind
っ
of
た
sticks
よ。
out with their poster on the side there too.
せっかくだし声かけとこうと思ってさ。
I think
こんなと
Robin
ころで何してる
explained
の？
this whole segment at one point too. I think maybe not. I don't know.
やっぱり目立ちすぎるのはあまり良くないわね。
あんたのその様子を見てたらなんだかこの言葉を思い出したよ。
It was a little mixed because after watching you do it, things were like even more mixed.
眺めていると、でも近づいて初めて気づく。
恥ずかしいところをお見せしてしまったわね。
声のことは聞いてるよ。時間があったらバーナイトメアにおいで。
ありがとう。まさか今になってまでシボンさんに甘える。
よっぽど緊張してるみたい。
どうやら図星のようですね。さあ、
そろそろ行かないと。時間を見て伺うわ。ただ今は。
一人になりたいんでしょ。分かってるって。それじゃ約束。
ええ、必ず。
そうそう、調和セレモニーといえば覚えてる？あるツアーの前にあんたに一つ質問。ロビン、あんたは何のために歌？
答えは見つかったと思う。でもそれは言葉で語るより歌で伝えたいの。きっとその方が心に届くと思
Please and
う
hope.
から。
今すぐ口で言い切られるよりよっぽど説得力あるね。
ごめんなさいシボンさん。本当はもっとゆっくり話したかった。今はやらなければならないことがあるの。
Business face. I haven't gambit in a while. But what is this? I don't even remember how to get these coins. Super. Got scammed. I got scammed, man.
だいぶ離れてしまったわね。どこへ行ったのかしら。あら、
Clocky?
雑音が消えた。
It's always a mistake.
お二人はショッピン
Pretty
グ
much.
ピピシクラブまで行き、それから現実に戻った
But
の
what
か
if
し
you
ら。
win?
あそこに出入り口
The
は
win
な
is
かったは
right
ず。
there. It's always one away.
また現れた。ドリームボーダー。なるほど。あそこは密航によく使われているって知っていたのに、うかつだったわ。とにかく行ってみましょう。ここから先は追跡できない。無境のファミリーは今も絶えず美しき夢を紡ぎ続けているし、ピノコニーもずっと外の勢力と良好。どうしてよりにもよってこのタイミングで
悪いが、この先はってロビンさん。
こんにちは。
まさかこんなところでお会いできるなんて。俺のことなんてきっと覚えていないだろうが。
I'm not worthy.
もちろん覚えて。
なんと。
ピノコニーに滞在できる時間は限られているし、調和のために動けるファミリーの挨拶は形だけじゃ意味がないもの。
ロビンさん。ところでロビンさんはどうしてドリームボーダーに何か
お仕事中にごめんなさい。灰色の髪をした観光客を2
She knows I'm a
人
tourist.
見かけなかったかしら。一人は髪飾りをつけた女の子なのだけれど。
The gray hair duo.
その二人を探してるのか。今のところ見てないな。見かけたらすぐ知らせよう。
She should have been more detailed.
それは
お構いなく。
サンデーさん、まさかあなたまで。
よからぬことを企てている者がいると聞きました。冗談ですよ。そんなにかしこまらないでください。妹、先ほどお聞きしたお二人は私たちが偶然お会いした客人です。この先は工事中ですし、私たちは
ありがとうね、ロカさん。
先ほどは聞きそびれてしまいましたが、
あなたが言った通りよ。それよりあなたこそ。
容疑者の追跡は元ロビン、私の妹。あなたは幼い頃から本当に私の言うことを無視して。
ええ、どうしても死のことが気になって朝露の館であの惨状を目の当たりにしてしまったんだもの。
そうですか。見てしまったのですね。
いいえ、テーブルの上に散らばった資料を見ただけよ。でもほんの少しでも余裕があれば兄様があんな無秩序を放っておくはずがないわ。
Are you guys like hearing like weird audio trips too? What is going
私
on?
ももしあなたの口から真相を聞き出
It's
したの
happened
じゃなかっ
twice
たら。
now. Or am I crazy? It's happening when like Robin talks. I don't. Robin's bugged, yeah. I swear I have everything off right now. Let me double check. That's off, that's off. I thought it was like going crazy. Let me replay the sound again. Is it literally just like her sound like files?
テーブルの上に散らばった資料を見ただけよ。でもほんの少しでも余裕があれば
Yeah,
兄様があん
it's
な
literally her
無
sound
秩
files.
序を放っておくはずがないわ。
What the hell? Wait, is this just like the English one? Or the JP one?
あ
I only saw documents strewn on the tabletop. If my brother had even an ounce of energy left, he would never have tolerated such a disorganized sight.
I don't know what's going on there.
I absolutely won't tolerate your arrogant and disrespectful facade.
What are you talking about, dear sister?
Just kidding. Don't be so tense.
Well,
But my brother never jokes around with strangers.
Robin's voice is gone, but she should have it in the dreamscape. So, I don't know. It's really weird. I'm confused.
Watched as he smoothed away the sharp corners of himself. Bit by bit, hiding them in the deepest corners of
AI
his
Robin,
heart.
yeah.
Stop insulting my elder brother. Otherwise, you won't just be dealing with the family.
Small indie company can't AI train.
You'll be dealing with me too.
And here I thought you'd enjoy my little creative spin I'd put on him.
Uh-oh.
Don't you think he's more likable that way?
I trust you're mentally prepared to face the consequences of posing as a family head on penacony.
Jeez, I didn't expect to get played by a little bird. But do you really think you've got what it takes? There's no shortage of people trying to catch me, chicken-winged girly. What makes you so special?
This place is still governed by the 5 lineages. And along the way, you've seen how many of their members are stationed here. Besides, here at the edge of the dreamscape, I can also...
No,
What do you mean, can? You think you can get your lost power back?
No more
I'll
Jedi
give
mind
credit
trick.
where it's due. You must be quite talented to have been chosen as a chord master for the Charmony Festival. You're also quite clever. You almost got everything right, except for one thing. Silent little bird. Have you considered that maybe your sweet dreams never changed at all? They just stopped welcoming you because you grew up. Like a mask. Once you wear it for too long, you can never take it off again. As for that mask of yours, is it really called the Harmony? The Twin of the Order? Oh, you know what they say. Robins will fight tooth and nail to protect their territory, even at the cost of their own lives. Looks like that name suits you pretty well. Oh, right on schedule. Gray hair should be wrapping up soon. Miss Sparkle, time to head to the next scene.
I believe I let Sparkle speak in English. And I get my head ripped off. Crazy.
Let's roll! Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we sit down and have a chat? You seem like a patient one to me. So tell me, what exactly do you want to take from me?
How are you feeling? Need to take a break? The fool killed her. And the crime scene you witnessed was staged by her. Of course, there's no such thing as true death on Penacony. For Robin, this is just a minor setback. That stage is called the Sweet Dream. Everyone upon it carries their own desires, striving to see them fulfilled. Before we continue, I have one more question. We've spent some time together, so at this moment, how do you feel about me?
Sounds like a sensei answer.
How delightful. A pity, though, because that's not the kind of feeling I was thinking about. How much
I have no
are you
idea what she's
willing
talking
to
about.
trust me? As a matter of fact, I've appeared in your memories before. And similarly, it was related to penacony. That's exactly what I like to hear. Let's continue then. Let's follow that train of thought and delve deeper. Even I don't know about your experiences in Dream's Edge. When I asked Firefly about it, she declined to give an answer. But judging from her expression, I believe it must have been a beautiful and unforgettable time that belonged to just the two of you. And Sparkle wasn't just here for fun. She's in cahoots with the Stellaron Hunters. She disguised herself as someone from your past, using every means possible to hint at the truth of the dreamscape. In the end, she simply sent you both deep into the dreamscape. What a kind-hearted fool she was. Thanks to her, you and Firefly managed to uncover a piece of Watchmaker Mikhail's past.
Mikhail.
And the dangers that lurk within. A memory zone meme. Something unto death. At least back then,
The meme.
you mistakenly thought it was dangerous. With the help of a, let's say, graceful memo keeper lady,
My queen.
you managed to escape from there. But in the rush, you and Firefly got separated. And her experiences afterward might differ from what you remember. I was there at that time, too.
Watching.
See you next time.
Got loud.
Don't worry, I got you. How are you feeling? Passing through Memoria so suddenly always leaves you in a daze. That memo keeper had ulterior motives. She could have sent all of you away, but deliberately kept you behind.
What happened just now?
It's a memory zone meme. Some Penaconian legends mentioned it and called it death. I caught something unusual, but couldn't get a clear look at it.
But I saw it. In that instant, before it was about to strike, a reflection of another dreamscape appeared in its pupils. It was somewhat similar to the 12 hours, yet the atmosphere was completely different. What if death doesn't exist in sweet dreams? Or so they say. But what if that's not a lie? Perhaps death is just sinking into a deeper dreamscape.
Too bad. A nosy memo keeper had to show up. Next time we meet, leave it to me. I'll give her an experience she won't soon forget.
Every time you say that, it's always you who seems to be having fun. This time, try not to go overboard. It's not necessarily a bad thing. If I really do meet my end, I won't have a chance to tell them the truth anyway. Are they still around?
I can't sense them anymore. I'm afraid they must have gone back to reality.
Hold on. Still no good. I can't get in touch with Silverwolf in the primordial dreamscape. I left her a message. If she gets it, she'll help guide her back here. Or we could head back to reality first and get in touch with Silverwolf.
Hold on. Recklessly crossing through the dreamscape now would be far more dangerous than before.
What's the matter?
Death caused such a huge commotion that the omnipotent being within the sweet dream has turned its gaze upon this place.
Then aren't we...
We should be fine for now. Death has his attention. As long as we are careful, we won't be exposed. In fact, within this dreamscape, we might find a way to strike back against him. Before you arrived, I did some digging around. From what I've learned, he buried his darkest crimes right here. Whatever it is, I believe it'll be of some use. Let's go look for it before they come back.
What's she talking about again?
It's that memory zone meme. What's that? Firefly, let's...
From the traces nearby, it was Death's doing. But did they really die?
No, your conjecture is right. It's just that these birds weren't welcome in another dreamscape.
You've seen them before?
Yes, but that's what makes this so intriguing. The outcome of the battle was the complete opposite of what I expected. That reminds me, there's something important I still haven't asked you yet. Would you like to die together with me?
What a crazy ask.
Today? Not really.
I just love catching you off guard like that. It's adorable. Then, take a few steps back. I have a few conjectures. There might be some risk. If anything happens, don't worry about me.
What are you...
Just as I thought.
So, what happened?
These ravens are the incarnation of the Dream Master Gopher Wood, that omnipotent being in the sweet dream. In front of him, even death has no strength to resist. The power I just released should have been enough for him to notice and deliver a fatal blow. Yet here we are, completely unharmed.
You know, you're quite similar to Blade sometimes. I mean, when you're staring death in the face.
It's not relief I feel. I'm savoring a once-in-a-lifetime thrill.
If only it was just once for me too. But was it really him? If I remember correctly, the Dream Master's body was burned to ashes in a riot long ago. And he can now only sustain his life within the sweet dream.
Not only that, over the long passage of time, he has merged himself with every inch of Penacony's land. The title Dream Master doesn't mean he merely controls the dreamscape. Rather, it means he has already turned the dreamscape itself into his second body. In extreme cases, he could probably burn all of Penacony to the ground, though hopefully he wouldn't have the heart to do it.
We better act fast.
Easy now. We're safe for the time being. Maybe it's not that he doesn't want to act against us, but rather that he can't. At least, not yet. Lately, Gopher Wood has been claiming to be ill, never appearing in the 12 hours. Yet just recently, he buried his darkest crime deep within the dreamscape.
So, you're saying that burying this crime took a heavy toll on him, leaving a flaw in his supposed omniscience and omnipotence? That does sound plausible. Could it have something to do with the Watchmaker's legacy?
I don't think so. After all, that secret was branded as the darkest. And perhaps, the legacy is not one alone. Only by seeing it for ourselves can we know.
Sorry, I'm not AFK. Apparently there's a co-op racing thing in WoW right now.
A mistake anyone could make. Setting up layer upon layer of security around a secret only ends up exposing its flaws. Why don't we give it a shot and build up some experience dealing with memes?
There won't be any new experiences. I'll activate Firefly Type 4 and end this quickly.
What a pity. I would have much preferred to see you in a pinch, so you'd have to rely on me all the more.
I think they were bots though that I raced
Flowers
against just now.
bloom for tomorrow.
Root here.
Till we meet again. Night falls. Good night.
Good night.
Gotta stop them here. Have some sunshine.
You don't have to
Embrace
win.
a new life.
Looking at the rewards, it looks like you don't have to win.
Restore the sky.
You just have to like participate X amount of times. I think you do have to finish the track though.
You're the expert. Yet I've always imagined that calling upon that power.
Is this it? An entrance?
It only looks like an entrance. That crack doesn't lead anywhere. It's a lock of memories. Clearly Gopher Wood had help from a memo keeper. And since that light cone isn't in our hands, I fear we'll be returning empty-handed.
Is there really no other way?
We could try our luck. Perhaps the memo keeper helping Gopher Wood shares the same habits as me. I'll take a look, but don't get your hopes up.
Surely you rolled on the collab, right?
Pretty. Looks like we're in luck. We found one of their contingencies. Do you have memories like that? A moment in time you never want to forget. One that you find yourself reliving over and over again.
Of course. More than just one.
What a shame.
Huh?
Don't take it to heart. I'm just imitating those annoying memo keepers. In their view, the more memories recalled, the more likely it is to become distorted beyond recognition.
Wait, you got 10? Where'd you get 10 from? I don't think I even have 10. I have 7 right now. Did you like speed through the story or something? You must have did some event something that I haven't done yet. Oh, you did blow through it, okay. That's probably why then. I planned on doing that tomorrow, but actually, maybe not, I don't know. I wanted to start Kirby tomorrow.
Each time you recall a memory, you risk distorting its true face. That's how they justify the necessity of light cones. How tragic. They never understood the truth. The more eternal a thing, the more it stirs the desire to destroy it. But they weren't wrong about the present situation. Even if Gopher Wood were to come in person, he'd need to bring a specific
problem, man.
light cone. His own memories can no longer be trusted.
Mio jump scare.
That's exactly why we have a contingency plan right in front of us.
Welcome back
But I haven't
to
seen
Hotaru.
anything since just now.
Oh,
To wake you
sorry.
up. Does that actually work that way?
Inside here, there
Good
must
morning.
be some kind of gentle trigger that would help him recover his memories before
You woke
they
up
are
Aqua.
subjected to distortion.
But for us, that's probably
That's the last one of the night, though.
Whatever triggers
Unless I
his
restart the stream.
memories would just seem bizarre and random to us. Still, let's go take a look inside. We might pick up some clues at least.
That's right. Go ahead. Every action brings joy. And a price to pay.
Paradise shall fall
The red
to
eyes.
this world of sorrow.
Why does my team keep changing?
How can this be? AR 214. Is that really you?
You don't have to force yourself. I can take care of it.
No. It's okay.
Was it her that you saw when infiltrating Penacony?
Yes. I saw her fighting off the swarm.
Just the black dragon.
But it was just Memoria, and it vanished quickly. Silverwolf mentioned that Penacony had also faced a swarm invasion before. I kept telling myself that she was just passing by and lending a helping hand. And after everything was over, she had already left, safe and sound.
So this time, do you still want to know the answer?
Would it be any different? I really want you to tell me that this is not real. It's just Memoria. But thinking about it calmly, nothing can change it. A memory is ultimately something that's already happened.
You're more composed than I expected.
I wish I wasn't like this. She and I, we could be called friends. I wish I could just break down and cry for her, like any normal person would, to mourn her loss. But what surfaced in my mind was that one sentence. This is our predestined fate, and one day, I too shall meet the same end.
One day.
Not today. Though it's already too late, there are still
Born to
other
die.
things I can do for her.
Maybe you should calm down first. Unfortunately, this isn't Memoria, but a real Glamoth Knight. Clearly, Penacony was her final destination.
I'm surprised she made it to Penacony at all.
Oh, the Glamoth regulations. She broke those prohibitions?
Worse than that. She was the first and only deserter of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry. The Empire hadn't fallen yet, but she didn't want to accept a fate of dying in battle. So she left on her own. She said she wanted to choose how she would die. We had a brief farewell, but I didn't stop her. I couldn't. Leaving the Glamoth Empire itself would quickly drain her life away. If we can't change the outcome, why should I stop her from making her own choice?
Quickly drain her life away. Oh, entropy loss syndrome.
Yes, just like me. Leaving the cockpit without permission is strictly prohibited. Surviving knights must actively return to formation. These aren't just military regulations, they're the terms of our survival. When not piloting the Firefly Type 4, I must stay in the cryo sleep pod. Otherwise, my entropy loss syndrome will only get worse.
Stuck in the pod.
Have you figured out the reason yet?
When she and Kafka found me, I had just finished my duties as a Glamoth Knight.
Drop the
My
nuke.
final battle as a Glamoth Knight. The Empire fell, and all restrictions vanished. For the first time, green flames ignited upon my body. And for the first time, I touched the true path power that the Glamoth Knights wield. That's when I realized entropy loss syndrome is a death called living.
The propagation? That's the true source of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry's power?
Yes, I've seen it happen. When the Swarm King dies, the swarm completely loses its vitality and falls into silence. Just like Glamoth's Iron Cavalry, they weren't given a sense of self. The moment they stray from the hive, they're already dead. The same goes for entropy loss syndrome. Could you help me take her away? I don't want to leave her here alone. After all this is over, I want to give her a proper burial, just like any normal person.
I'm happy to help. She wanted to escape her fate, but in the end, she died fighting against the swarm in Penacony. The detestable thing about destiny is that it brooks no defiance.
Freaking messed up, man.
Do you know her name?
When we parted, she had no name, just like me. But I hope, by the time she leaves this world, she will have found both a name and a purpose for her life.
Why did Gopher Wood leave her here? No matter how much I think about it, everything he's scheming couldn't possibly be connected to the propagation. How deeply is your past intertwined with this place?
It's not clear yet. But obviously she had multiple fatal wounds on her body. She didn't die from entropy loss. Before we left, Kafka told me, in her view, dreams are inherently a convergence of the past. It's the same for everyone, no matter how much you want to avoid it. No matter what you're seeking, you can't avoid it. Perhaps she was right. However, the Dream Master's weakness has also given us an opportunity.
Good. Now then... Oh? Good news. It seems like we've got a few intruders in this dreamscape. Looks like Silver Wolf can still pick up signals from here after all.
That was fast.
Must be that Memo Keeper's guidance. Either she's lost her sense of restraint or got something nasty up her sleeve.
Let's go check it out.
Oh no.
You
Make him dance.
aren't hiding anything, are you?
Great. She's okay too.
Hold on. There's a troublesome stranger here.
She looks familiar. She's...
Oh? You don't know? Setting allegiances aside, she's much more dangerous than the Dream Master. When facing an emanator who walks in the nihility, we must always tread carefully, no matter when or where.
An emanator of the nihility. Was she ever mentioned in the script?
No. If it weren't for my father's death, I wouldn't have known about this either.
Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger.
I forgot.
Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces?
I forgot if this happened. Like, Acheron killing Annihilation Gang? I don't remember exactly when it happened. Maybe she already did it at this point. I don't remember.
I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone, I'll need assistance from the Memo Keeper as well.
I don't like it really matters, I guess.
If we run into the family, it wouldn't hurt to have one more person to explain the situation.
Absolutely not. We need to keep her away from her.
Shh, be careful. What's wrong? Right now, their journeying together is actually saving us a lot of trouble. I can sense it. Death has cast its shadow once again.
Get that woman away from her.
It's close. And unless things change, they'll cross its path before long. That Miss Stellaron is clearly unfamiliar with Memoria. And that arrogant swan, always mindful of appearances, is unwilling to show all her cards. Only with Acheron present can they cross beyond death.
Then all the more reason I should find them right now and tell them the truth. There's no need for another conflict with death.
But Black Swan is still here, with unknown intentions. If she chooses to twist the truth, you won't be able to convince the others. Here, a memo keeper's word carries
My bird would
more
never.
weight. No need to rush things. There's still time to reveal the truth later.
Absolutely not. Have you forgotten? As a Stellaron hunter, I have a 0-point mission. One that must be completed at any cost. If there's even the slightest chance that Acheron might draw her blade, I cannot let her be there.
Oh? I thought you wouldn't care. Haven't you had enough of sacrificing yourself for duty?
My dream was destined to shatter from the start. But for them, it's still not time to wake up. Can I ask you for one more thing? There might be a way to have the best of both worlds, but I need to find death before them.
That's not hard. It's still lingering in this domain, but... a win-win solution?
I don't know for sure, but it's worth a shot. Maybe it's not always hostile. And even if it is, once I activate Firefly Type 4, I can quickly subdue it. But if we're dealing with the worst-case scenario, Elio once said that I would face death 3 times in Penacony. And for this first death, I want to decide how it comes.
I just hope that reunion a moment ago didn't rattle you. Go on ahead. I've burned a hole through the Memoria that'll take you straight to the meme. Better hurry, though. It might not stick around in one place for long.
Got it. Thank you. There's no sign of anything. Could it have already left?
The scene.
Nothing strange here either. Wait, it's right here. I need to end this quickly.
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
Already? There's no time. Then I'll... It's fine, it's fine. At least I get to choose how to die. That alone is great. Besides, this is just a dream. So it won't hurt that much. This is just my first death. I still have plenty of time to fulfill the promise we made together.
One more time. You think it hurt, guys? From the jelly.
You should be able to recall at least some of what comes next. She hoped to reveal the truth of the dreamscape to you through her own death. At the moment she was impaled, even the emanator of the nihility would falter, blade wavering in hesitation. That was her way of securing the best of both worlds. Unfortunately, fate still played a cruel trick on her. The Memoria transformed so quickly that she didn't even have a chance to explain. After that, she arrived at Dreamflux Reef, land of the exiles, the true Penacony. The family went to great lengths to conceal its existence, using death as their justification. However, At that time, she still couldn't venture deeper with peace of mind. Unable to reveal the truth, the situation that had worried her before continued to persist. She was burning with anxiety to return and get you away from the battlefield. Fortunately, a kind and caring lady was still watching over her. I reached out to help once again. Her worst fears didn't materialize. Death retreated on its own, allowing you all to escape unscathed. After that, guided by Black Swan, you tried to uncover the truth behind Firefly's death. However, as you must have noticed, be it losing contact with her companions, or the embarrassment of being unable to activate her mech, those Memoria illusions were clearly left behind when she infiltrated Penacony from the memory zone. But that hardly matters. Because of Black Swan's blunder, Firefly gained the precious time she needed. When she appeared before you again, she was already using a different identity. That encounter stirred the whirlpool of destiny, causing many paths to converge. And after you left...
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand? I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time?
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but... why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
I know her.
My script has always been brief.
Same.
Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. Now it's my turn to ask. Who exactly are you?
Why ask when you already
Rare
know
Sam
the
voice.
answer? I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise.
Man, I love Beto's voice so much.
I know
Amazing.
who is inside that cold armor. Therefore, I can sense it. You know who I am. You know this blade, and the meaning that lies behind it. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet
Strip now.
time. You shouldn't know so much. Lost Self-Annihilator.
Like I said, my memory isn't great, so you needn't worry. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in telling you. On Penacony, Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. The Astral Express is not your enemy. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about the dreamscape.
Already on it. Before we part ways, let me give you a piece of advice. No matter which path you and I walk, death is the inevitable finale. Even if we say farewell in the mortal realm, we shall have one final reunion when Terminus ascends to godhood once more. And the same holds true on Penacony.
I've already been to the Dream Flux Reef. It's not a secret that's hard to uncover.
Well, I'm afraid you have yet to realize just how awake you truly are. It is precisely because life dares to slumber that they can awaken.
Ascends to godhood once more. Even if she's an emanator, she shouldn't.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the
Chauffeur.
Everflame Mansion will take its place.
Blade does it all.
In the not-too-distant future,
He makes pancakes, he chauffeurs.
you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams, Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Thanks. I hope. Huh? A phone call? At a time like this?
You can turn him down. You know what I mean.
But Elio said I'm the perfect candidate.
Candidate. So Elio finally came to a conclusion.
Yes. He said he saw the fourth fate clearly. There won't be any more surprises. He also chose me as the last survivor. Just like her.
Which path is it?
The Nihility. After it engulfs everything, I must be the last survivor. Giving my all to turn the tide.
How ruthless.
However, it's a bit different from the other three. Before that, I have other matters that need my attention. If possible, I must prevent her from being tainted by the power of Nihility. Even the slightest trace of it. After all, everything she carries is not only heavier, but also more precious.
If possible is a bit vague.
I suppose, if it comes to that. Even if I have to die for it. I cannot run away.
In the future that Elio foresaw, we never had an ending. But I still have a chance to wrestle back from fate the right to have a beginning.
No choice.
Your
Bird.
guest room in reality is surprisingly modest. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet.
Surely it's not too late to add the dancing emote.
You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done.
I don't think Acheron and Black Swan had a ship name.
Shall be met by annihilation.
Did they? I don't remember. Acres one. Whatever, that's my best attempt. Acres. Could use our other name. Wouldn't really make sense though. The one that starts with a B. Right, that's what it's called. Bosun Mori May. Really rolls off the tongue.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
Axe 1. It didn't save.
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your
Did it not
rite
save?
of passage.
Denied personal use.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
Is it not saving? I need to refresh my
The
thing.
Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened?
Sun emoji. Dude, 7TV used to
The
work,
memory
man.
after that
Those great times
is
when it would work.
blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into
Like the ship.
Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who
Censored.
are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the Banquet Star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony.
Okay, I think
And
it's
you?
fixed now.
I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you.
Okay.
And then, you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you
Surely that was important.
unforgettable memories.
Cut the mystical act. I'm absolutely certain you're not thousands of miles away.
Right, she did have that scene where she talked to her. I can't remember if it was voiced, but I guess it was voiced. But I thought that scene took place inside. I guess not.
In that primordial memory zone, my acuity was blocked at every turn. I thought it was because of the family, but it turns out there was a colleague present. What brings you here?
My, how aggressive. Are you backed into a corner? Or have you figured something out? What could bring Constance of the Everflame Mansion here?
That's your fatal flaw, mysterious cremator. The Annihilation Gang has always operated in plain sight, with no secrets among its members. And Duke Inferno has never had an offspring named Constance.
Oh? Are you so sure? What if I'm just too capricious and can't help but betray anyone?
That's impossible. The
Thought that word
Antimatter
twice
Legion
today.
has been after her this whole time.
Aren't you the same? The Garden of Recollection launched 14 pursuits trying to erase me. And in that final one, I died right in front of you, didn't I?
It really is you.
To interrupt another's reunion. Such a graceless act. But by all means. After this, we'll have ourselves a nice long talk about your ingratitude, my dear cellmate. That's a peculiar look on your face. Before this, I was always anxious about this moment. Always afraid you might find me frightening. Of course. Everything about penacony is more important than you to prevent other terrible outcomes. The Stellaron hunters were forced to use If you're willing, and if you can endure it, I can keep going. Or perhaps... Would you prefer to indulge in my double standards?
What a crazy line.
Yeah, we were quite close. Don't get the wrong idea from how I've always thought that when two people are locked in a knife fight, with their blades pressed to each other's throats, they become more intimate than any pair of dancers. Now, let's turn our gaze to where the threads of destiny intertwine. Soon after, you finally learned Black Swan's intentions. She made a deal with the IPC to bring you before Aventurine. In order to reclaim Penacony, the IPC had been seeking temporary allies. As a show of initial sincerity, he revealed his discovery to you. The crime scene of Robin's death that was staged by the Fool. From that moment on, Aventurine embarked upon his great gamble. Willing to shatter the cornerstone as precious as life itself, he deceived Sunday with his schemes, earning himself a chance to risk it all. With such a high-stakes gamble, he succeeded in provoking the Emanator's strike. The family's carefully guarded secret was exposed, and you, caught in the eye of the storm, were pulled into the chaos. But that's all about the living. In the same moment, what became of those within the world of the dead? Miss Robin arrived at Dreamflux Reef ahead of you. But what awaited her wasn't the uncertainty of a gamble, but rather a destined life and a destined death.
Robin POV.
Brother, I don't understand. For a bird, does flying also need a why?
Since it falls to us to decide whether to release
Why do
it
birds
back
fly?
to the sky, we must take responsibility for that choice.
That really sounds like Mr. Gopher would. But I've let it soar free and wild. If I had feathers and wings like it does, I definitely want to fly. Even if just to try it. Besides, Big Brother will help it.
But
It's truly reassuring to hear such words before parting. Come, Sunday.
Mr. Gopherwood, how did you...
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it divine tribulations. Let them be, for we are all mortals, born to love and to suffer. Today, more than one little bird will embark on their long journey. How could I miss the moment of... Come here, child. I've prepared a farewell gift for you.
What did she give you, Miss Robin?
Sorry. Where was I?
In Dream's Edge, a masked fool attacked you and left behind a parting gift.
Oh, it's hard to call it a gift. When the fool killed me, they put a mask on my face. But when I woke up in Dreamflux Reef, it was gone, and I couldn't feel any effects from it.
As for that mask of yours, is it really called the Harmony? The Twin of the Order?
She might be hinting at something, but I still can't figure out what she means.
Speaking of which, how's that anomaly of yours doing now?
I'm gradually getting better. There's no denying that Dreamflux Reef also spreads the Harmony, and it hasn't been affected by the family's traitor. As for my loss of voice, I still need to keep investigating. Perhaps I've been wearing a mask all along, without even realizing it.
If you need any help, just say the word.
Thanks to your help, I'm starting to get familiar with this place, but Dreamflux Reef is so isolated. Is there any way to know what's...
That's easy. Just head to where all the action is. Want me to show you the way?
I'll take a walk around by myself. Thanks, Mr. Micah. Miss Robin? Can you hear me? That voice. Over here. Are you Miss Firefly?
So you did notice me after all. Sorry, but I can't show myself right now. Could we talk somewhere more private?
To be honest, I have no
Return to Blue
reason
Fire.
to trust you.
I get it. But I can assure you this isn't a trap. If you really need a reason, there are anomalies in the 12 hours. We are suspicious of the Dream Master's true identity.
Lead the way. But let me be clear. Agreeing to me doesn't imply anything about my stance.
Understood. My companion will show you the way.
Blue flames. Is there a cremator among Miss Firefly's companions? Miss Firefly? You can show...
Sorry, just a moment. My companion will bring you this way shortly.
This way? Where is this?
As expected of the Harmony's favorite. Passing through such dense memoria without even being affected
The favorite.
in the slightest. Hello. You may call me the Dahlia for now. This is our cozy new home in the sweet dream, where words may flow more freely.
A new home burned out of the sweet dream? If you really wish to have a proper conversation, you shouldn't resort to provocation like this.
I apologize. But she's different from other cremators. She has no intention of stealing memories. The same goes for me. I have never wished to destroy the sweet dream. Sneaking into the dream was my only option. I really like Penacony as a tourist. This is my first time dreaming. And Penacony is more wonderful than I imagined.
Thanks. So, what brings you here?
I'm sure you've noticed it too. The Dream Master Gopher would completely merge with the dreamscape, becoming virtually omniscient and omnipotent in Penacony. But now, he's losing his grip on the dreamscape. To find out why, we conducted some investigations. In the primordial dreamscape, we uncovered a crime that he had buried away.
We suspect that's why his powers aren't what they used to be. And that's why he's been telling everyone he's under the weather.
Crime? I'll show you later. Belonging to his family. You wouldn't believe me unless you saw it with your own eyes.
You've indeed uncovered many clues. But before we proceed, I must confirm your true intentions.
My purpose is about a reunion, a rescue, and a farewell. Will you believe me?
Miss Firefly, that expression and tone of yours just now, I've seen it many times in my audience.
Expression?
That's the look one has when describing what they hold most dear in their heart. So I'll trust you this time. When I first left Penacony, the Dream Master...
For a leader of the 5 lineages.
When I first left Penacony, the Dream Master gave me a parting gift. A divine law, so to speak. Since then, I've walked the path of harmony as a Pathstrider, wielding its power. Until I returned once again for the Charmony Festival. In the 12 hours converged by the Dream Master, I developed symptoms of losing my voice, and the strength of the harmony began to wane. Yet in Dreamflux Reef, I wasn't affected at all. I believe that the path he once pointed to might not have been named the Harmony. That's why I gradually became incompatible with the sweet dream. In the past, the Dream Master would harmonize for me. But when he was too busy to tend to me, I finally noticed something was wrong.
So, which path did he choose to walk?
It's not clear yet. There aren't many clues about this, but I suspect it's the Order.
Thank you, Miss Robin. You've helped us clear up many of our doubts. However, regarding the Dream Master's path, we have different conjectures.
What is it?
Come with me. It's time to see it with your own eyes.
Thank you, Miss Robin. You've helped us clear up many of our doubts.
Come with me.
Touch it.
Here lie secrets that the family tried to conceal, and a long, romantic tale. Sadly, most of it has nothing to do with us.
Brooklyn Tiernan. I remember that name. A Galaxy Ranger, worthy of admiration. When Penacony was plagued by the swarm disaster in the past, he was the one who fearlessly protected our sweet dream.
That's why we had to come here. We suspect that after turning away from the family, the Dream Master sided with the propagation.
How could that be?
History as we know it may be long gone, but people's memories remain preserved in the memory zone. If we can master the technique, we'll be able to pierce through time itself and salvage the past from chaos.
Is this... Memoria?
Every disaster brought by the swarm was accompanied by countless sacrifices. Some names were remembered, but others were not only forgotten, but betrayed.
What are you doing? I am not your enemy.
Indeed.
our true foe is that abominable fate, then why? Why? Easy, child. Your struggle only adds to the pain. The strike I just delivered, dishonorable though it may be, did not miss. But I was clearly helping fight against the swarm here. Indeed. As the swarm ran rampant, a Glamoth knight passing through joined the battle without asking for anything in return. Truly admirable. But have you ever wondered why, right after that, the infestation only grew worse? Could it be? The Glamoth Knight, born to purge the swarm, turned out to be a pathstrider. The sweet dream has never been tainted by the propagation. You brought it here, and only your death can remove it. How can this be? I can leave and never come back here. I can't die. I don't want to die. That's precisely why I said that strike wasn't honorable. I explored your secrets for the sake of the sweet dream. But striking you down, that came from selfish desires after glimpsing eternity. Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever? You shall become my darkest crime, in the beginning of a great undertaking. Your remains shall become the foundation for eternal paradise.
You're quite familiar with the Memoria, so you should be able to tell whether this memory is
laying the foundation for eternal paradise? At that time, she was trying to escape her own destiny. But when the swarm was discovered on Penacony, she didn't just stand idly by. Even though she died while fighting against the swarm, it wasn't destiny catching up with her again. It was her own choice. Because like any ordinary person, she had a conscience and knew compassion.
Is she your friend?
Yes, and in many moments, looking at her is like seeing myself.
I know it won't undo what's been done, but I'm sorry. No matter what purpose the Dream Master has, it doesn't give him the right to sacrifice anyone. I promise you, when all of this is over, regardless of the outcome, I'll tell everyone about her deeds. She deserves to be remembered by the sweet dream.
Thank you.
But there's one thing I don't understand. Even if the Dream Master is after the power of the propagation, there are plenty of swarms left in the cosmos. Why resort to killing?
That's exactly why we came to find you. With the Charmony Festival about to begin, it can't be a mere coincidence that the Dream Master is pushing forward with his various machinations now. And you were chosen to perform for the Harmony. Whether you're aware of it or not, you must be absolutely crucial to his plans.
I see. You want me to become the conduit to retrieve the past from the memory zone? What exactly do I need to do?
I'll need to temporarily take a piece of your memory.
By letting it stir up the memory zone, I can follow the flow of memoria and burn a path through, retrieving scenes from the past once again. Whether I succeed or not, I'll return your memories to you safe and sound.
Let a cremator access my memories? I also think it's too much to ask. If you deem it necessary, you can use tuning to leave a safeguard in our minds, preventing any ulterior motives.
We'll dress her.
There's no need. Let's get started. May the harm that befalls you never lead to your downfall. This is a blessing that has been passed down through the family for generations. I don't want all trust to be built upon mutual threats.
So this is what star power looks like. You've even made me a little starstruck. All right. Looks like we got lucky. Oh? What's this? A piece of worm-eaten oak?
Found something new?
This time, I'm afraid we've uncovered quite a disaster. Let's go see it with our own eyes.
Nothing but lies, my dear. Hiding behind the title of a memo keeper? Tell me, how long have you been lying to them?
You really seem determined to savor those unforgettable moments, don't you? Be smart and take a hint. I don't have time to entertain you right now.
Oh, because you're busy, pretending to be a Stellaron hunter?
Who are you talking about?
Quite the clever move there. Miss Firefly, if you're willing to take my advice, why not make a trip back to reality? Ask that Silver Wolf lady carefully who your true companions really are.
How did you...
All right, you. Still can't help sticking your nose into everything, huh?
Who exactly are you people?
She's just a cremator who manipulated memories and pretended to be a Stellaron hunter's companion. She fooled all of you.
What about Miss Firefly? Is she alright?
She might get lost in the memory zone's turbulence, but don't worry. She's quite something. She'll only be stuck there temporarily. I'm here to bring you back to the Oak family. Mr. Sunday is worried about your safety. He tasked me with finding you in the dreamscape. As for this Dahlia, she cannot be trusted. To extract specific history from the memory zone through just one memory? While there might be memo keepers capable of such feats, they certainly wouldn't be mere pathstriders.
Seems you've been watching for quite a while. Yet you only show up fashionably late when we're about to make progress. Who's the untrustworthy one here, I wonder?
Save your excuses. I bring a message from Mr. Sunday that will prove my identity.
Just a message? Don't you find that a bit ridiculous?
Let's give it a try. It's only 2 words. Charmony, Dove. I don't know the details, but Mr. Sunday said you would understand.
The code.
Indeed. Unless it's an extreme situation, this is enough to earn my trust.
The IPC, Astral Express, and now you're even taking assignments from the family? My, aren't you popular? But you just had to choose the path of your own demise? Back then, I not only kept Lady Acheron's secret, but also left you with your life intact. What? You're that eager to rekindle our past?
Well, you are the Dahlia, after all. I have to keep an eye on what kind of trouble you're going to stir up next. I've been questioning this for a long time. How could Destiny's slave possibly accept someone like you, whose very nature is betrayal?
And what's the deal with the Stellaron Hunter?
Let's get somewhere safe first. Then we can talk. She's too dangerous for us to let our guard down.
Many thanks.
You've gotten more composed. Or have you just gotten slower? She's already left this area. There's no way you can catch up to her now.
Catch? Why would I chase after her? Arrogant swan. If I didn't take her memories just now, then what exactly did I do to her? I might as well tell you. I planted a spark of the Cremator's fire in her memories. It will spread silently, and in an instant, it will burn away all her memories of seeing me. She'll believe she was never here. The suspicions that have already taken root in her mind will also gradually fade away. No matter what she has discovered, the moment she attends the Charmony Festival, she'll revert back to that good child who was born to walk on the Order. You're the one who's run out of time.
I see. Not a member of the Everflame Mansion, and definitely not a Stellaron Hunter. Your true ally is the Dream Master?
Oh, aren't you clever? How about a little reward for that?
Cut the act. Even with your usual reckless methods, you can't handle me alone.
You're right. I can't do it alone. But I rarely feel lonely anyway.
Repent and return to righteousness. Though you soar like an eagle and make your nest among the stars, I will bring you down from there.
Now, can you still keep your cool?
He actually gave you strength through the divine law. The Dream Master would go this far for an ally?
What can I say? I'm just that trustworthy. If he hadn't done that, how could my control over Memoria far exceed that of ordinary memo keepers? Let alone allow me to tamper with the Stellaron Hunter's memories.
Unfortunately, you lost your composure in your euphoria. In the dreamscape, I might not be your match. But if I want to leave, you can't keep me here.
Harsh words. Want to test that theory? It's easy to throw away a flower, but the fragrance lingering on your hands won't fade so easily. I can be quite persistent, you know. Even if we rekindle what once was, I remain unchanged. run faster. I love watching people resist, love watching them flee. Let's savor this moment a bit longer. After all,
She's doing the
for
face.
us, this will be an incredibly crucial moment. No matter where you run, I will always find you. I have the numbers advantage. You have no chance of winning.
I don't want to use a cremator's tricks. Not that I can't.
I knew it. Your ever-shifting morals. Never changed.
Bum, bum, bum.
Where do you think you're going? After putting on such an elaborate show, won't you stay for a little chat? The most trustworthy thing about you is that you're never to be trusted, darling. And that's one thing that's never changed about you.
When did you figure it out? That the divine law used to share power with me was also the shackles he placed upon me.
The moment you admitted to being the Dream Master's ally, I began to suspect your true intentions. Until now, you've betrayed every single faction you've joined, without exception. Besides, after not seeing each other for so long, and now having such an overwhelming advantage over me, you'd do everything in your power to stop me, even if I had the slightest chance to escape. The openings you deliberately left during our clash weren't exactly subtle.
Damn.
Rather than toying with me, you were leaving gaps everywhere for me to cremate Memoria.
Oh, really? I'd love to drop the act and give you a proper taste of torment. But alas, as long as the constraints on me remain, I'm not my own master. I can't do anything that would harm Gopher Wood, nor can I reveal his secrets. Good thing we've always had this kind of tacit understanding, always trusting in each other's capriciousness.
I wish that wasn't the
Third time.
case. I'd rather not draw the Garden's attention because of my association with you.
Aw? Back to your old tricks again?
It's an epiphany, dear. Something you'll never understand. Let's talk about what's really important here. What are you hoping to get from the Dream Master that made you willing to submit to his control? After putting on such an elaborate show, using me to regain your freedom, which kind of memories are you trying to steal from the sweet dream?
Why, of course. The destructions.
Stop joking around. You abandoned that path long ago.
You're still as charming as ever. So, let me show you a glimpse of the past. Just this once, Weren't you really interested in the
Go ahead.
Everflame Mansion?
So you were the one who erased the memories from that music box after all.
That's right. I kept only this scene as a memento. I wanted to remember how I felt at that moment. And look closer. It's not just the memories. The Everflame Mansion itself has ceased to exist.
Those claw marks. You've long since strayed from that path, yet you can still wield the power of the destruction.
Isn't it the same right now? I've betrayed the Garden of Recollection, yet I can still show you the memories. If you have time, I can help you savor the memory of our first encounter.
Go ahead and savor it on your own. I want to put it behind me. The sooner, the better. But can't you tell me something I don't already know? You betrayed the Everflame Mansion. Is that really supposed to be surprising?
Destruction is a glorious moment. As Duke Inferno's daughter, I will see his last wishes carried out to perfection, even if my role as such is only temporary. And besides, who said I betrayed them back then? I came here to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes. This was his command to me. Make the Knights of Penacony crumble and wither. Leave naught but a tomb of remembrance. In other words, everything on Penacony related to the Remembrance was my target for destruction. But this was already a world of Memoria. How could I possibly accomplish this without any help? Working with the Dream Master may be like dancing with the devil, but I have no better choice. Oh yes, everything tied to the Remembrance includes you, of course. Grateful? You should be. My whim is the only reason you're still alive.
I won't be grateful for that. You couldn't have done it anyway. Filial piety has never been one of your strong suits, so drop the act.
That's exactly why I'm saying, you only think you understand me. Think about it carefully. As a Stellaron hunter, didn't I work my hardest to help Firefly get closer to the truth? As an ally of the Dream Master, I also helped monitor the dreamscape. And when a hunter infiltrated Penacony, I seized the chance to pose as her companion and trapped her in the memory zone. As for Robin, whom he chose as his songstress, I burned away her doubts too, leaving nothing to chance. Like the destruction, betrayal is but a fleeting moment. And before it came, whether with Duke Inferno, Gopher Wood, or Firefly, I wasn't pretending. I truly, wholeheartedly became their companion.
What about Robin? Those sparks that burn through memories. Don't you think that was a bit too much?
Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. But I guess there's no hiding from you on your home turf. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your people? Why don't we sit down and have a chat? You seem like a patient one to me. So tell me, what exactly do you want to take from me?
Don't worry, I only went with the flow, suppressing her power a little to make it easier for you. I trust. You're someone who knows how to return a favor, right? There's this thing called the script. Now that, I find quite intriguing. Stellaron Hunter collaborator. Soon, Robin will understand the true purpose of those sparks, and thank me for it. I can hardly wait. Even though I'm not a Stellaron hunter, this time, I might have a chance to betray destiny too. So stop thinking you've figured me out. I don't want to miss out on any possibility life has to offer. Betrayal isn't in my nature. Greed is.
Darling, are you fatally wounded or terminally ill? Unless you're on your deathbed, I don't believe you're actually being this honest.
I can make an exception for you. But most people, I certainly don't want them to remember. Sometimes I resent memories. Because some people don't deserve to witness my radiant bloom again in their memories. And besides, you're no better when it comes to grief. On my deathbed, I suppose that's not entirely wrong. I was hoping a little honesty could talk you into dying with me.
No, thank you.
Too late. You're already caught up in the secret. Come on, just a few steps more. Even if I tried to turn you away, you wouldn't want to.
Is this an area you can come back to? I actually didn't know if you can. Probably not.
I see now. A piece of worm-eaten oak. You weren't just making that up.
Oakwood is prone to insect infestations. Nothing surprising about that.
It's him.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Oh, it's actually a trap.
Oh.
Maybe this place you can kind of come back to. The Emoscape. Dude, I haven't seen this in so long. What the heck? A blast from the past. How do you do these? Clocky. Never forget Clocky.
Just look at this place. Shouldn't be this lively here. Ladies, which one of us would you say is the uninvited guest?
Mr. Aventurine, what are you doing here?
Well, the game's over. And I scored a big win.
Oh, what did you get out of it?
The Nihility Emanator cut me, and I died in the most spectacular fashion.
Oh, speaking of which, you must know exactly how that feels. My dear lady who loves to dance.
Still better than having no invites at all, my dear helpful lady.
You two are really something special.
You're quite interesting, Mr. Aventurine. However, you weren't supposed to find your way here. Unless you can give me a reason, I'll indulge you by letting you die once more.
That confident, huh?
You haven't hidden your weakness well, even though you're one of the 10 Stonehearts. Right now, you'll be easy enough to handle.
I wouldn't be so sure. Since you know who I am, you should know better than to gamble. Consider this warning a welcome gift from a friend. So long as my trump card remains unplayed, none will dare see the hand through to the end.
Too bad you've used up all your luck for today. I've always found losing more interesting than winning. What's the harm in giving it a try?
Hold up. No need to rush into making enemies. Mr. Aventurine, congratulations on uncovering the truth behind death. But from what I know, you should be at Dreamflux Reef instead.
Well, after taking a solid hit from the Emanator's blade, I never got the chance to enjoy a good nap. Thus I sank into the chaotic memory zone, and then my desire led me here. As I thought. You two haven't noticed. The answer was right under your noses this whole time. You can traverse through Memoria without relying on roads, which is exactly why you missed it. Ladies, you didn't think the IPC would enter Penacony unprepared, did you? Backed by a most attractive package, I quietly assembled a team to research the memory zone. And I only asked for one thing in return. How to escape alive if I accidentally got lost in Penacony's Memoria. To be honest, they didn't contribute a thing. But they did help me discover a certain legacy. Rosalina Jane Estella, the former undertaking once belonging to this nameless. She once boarded the Astral Express as an outstanding surveyor. Years ago, in pursuit of the primordial dreamscape secrets, she ventured alone into the memory zone and was never seen again. Everyone believed she had perished, taking the mysteries of the dreamscape to her grave. But that wasn't the truth. Before departing from this world, she single-handedly forged the pathway of Memoria.
Mr. Aventurine, do you even realize what you're saying?
Look, I didn't believe it at first either. But the Nameless, as it happens, had quite a unique background that led her to devise a brilliant solution. Using the technology from the Zarina Erd system, she gave her life to the memory zone, giving Penacony's dreamscape a unique signature. When dream chasers wander into the memory zone, they'll drift towards places that can fulfill their desires. Those who yearn for freedom will witness the form of the primordial dreamscape. Those consumed by obsession might encounter certain special dream bubbles. And those who are lost and directionless will return to the 12 hours, seeking their path within their own past. The family discovered this trait and cleverly utilized it, allowing guests to be sent to different hours upon their first dream entry. In other words, this Nameless is the true founder of the planet of festivities. As for me, maybe I ran into a good doctor. From the look of this place, he's the one who let me blunder my way in. The impossible in dreams is not death, but dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. Looks like I'm pretty lucky. I can't wait to see what I'll discover here.
The doctor?
It would seem luck favors you still, Mr. Aventurine. Fate is truly fascinating, yet cruel. Remember Miss Robin's question? If the Dream Master was after the propagation, why did he have to harm the Glamoth Knight? Years ago, he had already completed this plan, waiting for a Glamoth Knight to enter the dream. Unfortunately, with the sudden fall of his empire, his hopes seemed to have been dashed. Yet just as the Charmony Festival was about to begin, a descendant of the Glamoth Knights appeared uninvited, and everything began to turn once again. The Dream Master was never afraid of Firefly investigating the propagation. That was exactly the truth he wanted her to see.
Wait, is that why you trapped her in the memory zone?
Correct. This place is where the Dream Master wanted her to be. And he wanted her to think she'd figured something out, only to make the wrong decision at the most critical moment.
So, what exactly is the Dream Master plotting?
It doesn't matter anymore. We've missed our chance to stop him.
Even if we catch him in person?
From the very beginning, he never existed anywhere at all. When he attempted to merge with the dreamscape, he transformed himself into 4 primordial divine laws.
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with it divine tribulations. Let them be, for we are all mortals, born to love and to suffer.
The first law. As his parting gift, he bestowed it upon Robin, guiding her onto the Harmony.
Repent and return to righteousness. Though you soar like an eagle and make your nest among the stars, I will bring you down from there.
The second law is the power he bestowed upon me as his collaborator. At the same time, it serves as a constraint to ensure I won't act recklessly. And the third law...
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever?
I haven't seen it myself either. According to him, it was an all-out attack, like a torrent of fire pouring down from above.
And the last one?
Nobody knows. After claiming to be ill and withdrawing from public view, even though the constraint remained in place, he never contacted anyone again. Not even me, his collaborator. It's just my theory, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. By then, he had finally completed the last law, and used it to eliminate the one weakness that exists in any plan. The mastermind himself. The moment the plan was set in motion, Gopher Wood died a martyr's death for the just cause he believed in. And the swarm disaster shall reappear again in the sweet dream.
Bugs.
The moment has finally come. Resentful from being deceived. Confused by conflicting memories. Your expression right now is so similar to what I had imagined. Every sigh. I'll try to fulfill Duke Inferno's last wishes. Advance Gopher Wood's plans, and yes, indeed, I've helped the Stellaron hunters uncover the truth. Don't be too mad. I wasn't a Stellaron hunter back then. Though it wasn't my original intention. I wanted to help her. To keep her from getting caught up in Gopher Wood's schemes and facing such a detestable fate. Alas, I couldn't make it happen. The path your predecessor Rosalina left in the Memoria pushed Firefly towards a new lease on life. Indeed, how could a nameless who walks the path of the Trailblaze leave behind a legacy built on evading destiny? As you can see, he became a martyr, leaving all his power in the 12 hours, like a self-turning hand of time, driving his plans forward. The Order truly is a harsh path. Enna, Gopher Wood, and Sunday, the one you know even better, they all chose to sacrifice themselves for it. But then, something interesting happened. You turned out to be that variable. As Aventurine said, Rosalina's legacy would send dreamers to where they truly yearn to be. For Firefly, that place turned out to be by your side. She revealed her true self to you, reuniting with you as a Stellaron hunter. Then, guided by a history fictionologist, you witnessed the life of the watchmaker Mikhail.
Pure fiction.
It was truly a life worth remembering, worth giving everything for. I would have loved to raise a glass of hello and goodbye to him, just like the one who saw things through to the end, Mr. Gallagher. What a shame I can't do it properly here. Sunday also came here, feigning cooperation, to reveal to you the truth about penacony, the foundation of the sweet dream, hidden behind the Grand Theater's curtain, was actually a Stellaron, and the true mastermind behind everything was none other than the Dream Master Gopher Wood. But you know now that his words weren't entirely true. What followed was one of the few beautiful memories that Firefly has held onto to this day. In order to win tickets to the Grand Theater, you and Firefly participated in the Moment of Scorched Sand auditions. Your coordination was so perfect, like you were companions who'd long shared the same rhythm. See? Even though you've forgotten everything from before, some traces remain etched in this moment, becoming part of your instincts. Until...
Also memory?
Following the script, Firefly sent you all to the final stage before departing on her own. In those beautiful moments before that, she experienced the joy of living, yet she still had to face the terror of death. However, you may have noticed that during this period there was a small gap. She and you weren't together the whole time. You returned to a child's dream through a dream bubble left by Mikhail and witnessed his legacy. However, Firefly was not a trailblazer, so she couldn't enter it. While waiting alone, she met her true collaborator, and thus learned that there was more than one legacy in Penacony, and more than one watchmaker.
Did they enter that dream bubble?
That's right. Unfortunately, you won't be able to follow them in so easily, even if you've traveled together as companions. That old man can be so stubborn sometimes. He'd rather have the Nameless be the ones to witness his legacy.
No, I think it's quite romantic. A legacy left in the past will give them the courage to continue walking towards the future. Even if I can't walk alongside them, I'm content in knowing this.
Ha! You're quite like the Nameless. Awkward, but admirably so.
Maybe we can't walk the same path, but...
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Huh?
Ignore that. Must be some meme. How did it end up...
Sparkle the meme.
End up here?
Sorry, I want to go check that out real quick. Be right back.
Oh, so you're into fluffies too. You've got taste. Better not wander too far, though.
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Because people are afraid to wake up from the dream.
Perfect. Identity confirmed. Welcome, Agent Mech Tycoon. Please proceed to the next rendezvous point. Our people will be waiting for you there.
Is this really necessary?
Gotta stay in character. Follow the instructions, Mech Tycoon.
Mech Tycoon.
Hello. Please submit identity verification for Agent Ultra Firepower Instant Star Traveler.
Who?
Mech Tycoon wasn't cool enough, so...
Just gets longer.
So, Miss Sparkle went ahead and changed it.
Masked fool. You shouldn't be here.
Well, someone's been kept in the dark this whole time, completely oblivious to their real buddy standing right in front of them.
Buddy?
Don't tell me you still haven't noticed. That memo keeper has already stabbed you in the back once. No way. Silverwolf never mentioned me? But she's the one who invited me to team up. The family's omnipotence in this sweet dream, that was my intel. Now you all are going back on your word?
Your intel? With Kafka's spirit whisper, my cognition shouldn't be susceptible to distortion. Could things be different now that I'm in a dream? Before heading to Penacony, Silverwolf did tell me to keep an eye out for anyone asking, why does life slumber? But as evidence, that's not enough.
Oh, really? Then what if you were to die 3 times in the sweet dream?
Then why is this the first time we're comparing notes?
What else could I do? As a fool, how could I ever catch up to a memo keeper in a dream? Every single time, just when I was about to reach you, poof, she'd vanish with you.
Who exactly is Constance?
She works for the Dream Master, but she definitely has her own agendas. She secretly made a deal with me. She pointed to a nightmare in which all the Dream Master's schemes would be carried out. I've been looking everywhere for you just to give you this spoiler.
A nightmare? What exactly is in it?
Tell you straight up? No way. I went through hell and back for this. Here's the short version. After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with all your might. You'll hear insects chirping at the oak's crown.
That's way too cryptic. I can't trust you.
Please, we're working together. I'm not some lackey. Just because someone else fooled you doesn't mean you get to pin it on me.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Sorry, I'll catch you later. But thanks. At least you brought good news.
Which part was good news?
The best of times.
And now, the Dream Master's plan begins to turn like clockwork. And so too does destiny.
What does the Dream Master gain from recreating the swarm disaster?
Oh, reminds me of the good old days during the War of Gods. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot. I need to retrieve a certain lost item. Otherwise, there's a lady who won't be too pleased. Sorry, but I need to get going.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. This is the land chosen by Gopher Wood to meet disaster. But he doesn't want the swarm to truly surge forth and devour the world. The swarm disaster will be trapped here, and so will you. in your weakened state.
Unless a kind memo keeper lends a helping hand, right?
But I can't find a reason. So far, there hasn't been a single case of one of the 10 Stonehearts being killed. It's driving me crazy with curiosity.
Glory above all! My friends,
he has a voice?
In the face of the omen of evil,
that's crazy.
We must stand united more than ever. Allow me to prove our resolve with my spear and pierce through this darkness.
Huh? Whose backup is this?
Pardon my late introduction. I am Argenti, of the Knights of Beauty, traversing this cosmos to eradicate all that is unsightly in this world. In the name of beauty, the one and only has brought me to this place. Perhaps it is destiny's guidance that led me here. In this dreamscape tainted by the propagation, I shall uphold the name of beauty and clear the path.
Ah, passing knight. You found just the right person. I am an IPC envoy trapped here. Lend me your aid. For Adrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Someone's a quick learner. Nothing else to say. This is far too much of a coincidence.
What else is there to say? Would this Sir Knight even listen to us try to reason with him? That's the fascinating thing about destiny. Some people are just born lucky. Let them be. We should get moving now.
Where are we going?
To find your dance partner, darling. By an unexpected turn of events, the Dream Master's plan is about to come to fruition. And to deal with him, we'll need an emanator to step in.
Dance partner. She danced with us too. Or with her.
Since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw...
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony.
After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with all your might. You'll hear insects chirping at the oak's crown. It's all over now. So that's how it is. Well then, it's time for me to depart. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create an Eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Mm-hmm. Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams.
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
The first time
Very serious
was
March.
a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy, which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. But the death granted to me by the planet of festivities was merciful enough. For my first death, I chose how it would come and what it would change. For the next 2, I want to try my best to achieve the same outcome.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
The scene.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death.
May we meet again in reality.
Cinema.
Is this the place where the Dream Master executes all his schemes?
Or perhaps it's the place where he'll find redemption.
Dream Master?
No. Just one of his divine laws.
Don't think I'll let my guard down. I know your true nature. Whatever your goal is, I will stop you.
No need to be so tense, Miss Firefly. I am but a thought, formed from memory, but his actions aren't baseless. There's a reason for my presence here.
Please continue.
Thank you for your openness. I'm equally unaware of the Dream Master's malicious plans. But he's been waiting for your arrival. That Glamoth Knight he killed with his own hands, through me.
Justice?
Indeed. I'm quite familiar with this place, and can guide you.
I don't need your guidance to get this done.
But you need someone to decipher the truth. Force alone won't solve anything.
It's not like you'll stop here if I refuse. Lead the way. But I'll be keeping my eye on you. What is this place?
Oak Manor. Once part of the Dewlight Pavilion. Before becoming the Dream Master, he used to hold family councils here. But it's been a...
Is that...
I'm afraid it's...
Did Oak Manor always have decor like this?
After taking over the Sweet Dream, he never turned away any sincere dream seekers. Even if they were walking along the Harmony, he firmly believed that even villains could be transformed by Shipei's benevolence to show mercy.
It seems his wishes didn't come true.
Indeed. Those villains never learned their lesson. They even conspired with one another, foolishly attempting to establish their own family lineage. In the end, they only brought shame.
And then there was a revolt.
Fortunately, his heart was already aligned with the Oak family, allowing him to survive by sheer luck. Though he could never. Soon after, the manor was decorated this way.
Was he trying to warn himself?
If your beliefs lead you down a path of plight, why stubbornly cling to them? That's exactly what I'm getting at.
At least now, I can understand those feelings.
And I think I've come to understand why I exist here. At that moment, Gopher Wood stood at a crossroads, pondering whether the Harmony was still the right path. But my fragmented memories have not yet revealed where this would ultimately lead, since he was about to commit a great evil. Perhaps the Dream Master who left behind these laws Was hoping I would choose a different path.
But it's too late to change anything now.
Not necessarily. We might as well keep moving forward. Good intentions are always the final creation of evil deeds.
In your opinion, which path would the Dream Master choose?
Probably the path of force. But Miss Firefly, feel free to do as you please. I have no
Keep
other
hope
thoughts
alive.
today.
Cast stones. Illusion of choice.
The road not taken can never be retraced. Even in dreams, this truth remains. In the end, all paths lead to the same destination. Human will, it seems, truly has very little impact.
Is this?
The manifestation of Nanook and the fall of the Eternal Centurion. Such news has shaken the universe, and I've long since known about it. So what?
Just so you know, I'm here to deliver punishment, and you're the guilty one.
I barely escaped death, and I still can't reveal my true form. Tell me, why have I been branded a criminal upon returning to this place?
You've already confessed to your crime. The family doesn't tolerate incompetence, even from a branch leader on the frontier. Not only did this one fail to quell the situation, he was even murdered. If it weren't for Nanook's manifestation, the Eternal Centurion would— But you survived by sheer luck, and I set out for this very reason. You must settle this matter yourself and reclaim your lost respect. Not for yourself, but for the family.
To survive, but without the power to do anything.
Therefore, your crime shall be punished with a blessing. I shall bestow upon you another crime. Its evil reaches even the heavens, and once known, the name Gopher Wood will lose all meaning. You will be alive in body, but dead in spirit.
I know my sins. Please bestow your punishment.
Here and now? That's not possible. Before I lead you to that honeyed fountain, I shall tune you, so that you can no longer speak out. People believe it to be a creation of the destruction, for it always arrives. I shall clear the shadows before your eyes, so that you may once again behold that almighty force that giveth and taketh, and worship the mercy bestowed by the triple face. The harmonic cancer, the Stellaron.
Did the Dream Master already know back then that the Stellaron was actually a creation of the Path of Harmony? Was he forced to manipulate the Stellaron under the family's orders?
I'd like to defend him, but calling it forced would be self-deception. He claimed he was powerless. Not that Shippei taught us we shouldn't do this. Whatever the family's true face may be, right now...
What if you were the one standing there?
Perhaps I too would betray the harmony. But in any case, that would only mean I found the family unworthy of obedience. Miss Firefly, have you ever pondered over destiny? I often wonder if we could face our past decisions again, would we really make different choices?
Ta-da! If you find any treasures, please share them with me. Where might those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
It's in that puppet's hand.
Got it.
She cannot say that word. Button the
I knew something like this couldn't stop you.
Rest in peace now.
Mikhail, was it you?
Is that what you think of the Dream Master? Someone so unforgivably evil. He was once the Dream Master's closest friend. But they ultimately parted ways due to their differences over the sweet dream. I came for confession, old friend. I wonder, I died once, yet returned to the mortal realm. If you were as fortunate as I was, would we still walk different paths? In my eyes, you can still hold on to hope, precisely because you've never faced inevitable death. Would you blame me? Would you, Mikhail? I tried to unveil Xipe's third face, but I was wrong. It wasn't the propagation. Yet, destiny was so merciful. The propagation was able to continuously evoke people's prayers for the Order through the fear brought by the Swarm. When the Swarm disaster... But after that, the Great One deliberately ignited a war among gods, leading to their own downfall. They would rather fall than let the Order ascend upon a staircase of falsehoods. They were wrong, too. The Great One wished to restore justice to the mortal world. But what people prayed for wasn't justice. It was freedom from fear. Will you forgive me? Will you, Mikhail? I shall commit an act of transgression, mending the errors of the gods. I will restore the missing hand to the celestial clock and show mankind death. I know my sins. They are ever before me.
Using the propagation to lay the foundation for an eternal paradise. So what he meant was recreate the Swarm disaster using fear to force people to pray for the Order's return?
Perhaps that's why your friend was killed. The Dream Master wanted to find out how the Glamoth Iron Cavalry obtained the propagation's power.
That's not a power that can be easily controlled. We need to pick up the pace.
Past this point lies the Grand Hall, and before us lies his final decision. Where to go after turning away from the Harmony.
Since he wants you to choose again, which side will you take?
Go ahead with whichever path you think is right. I'll take the other one. Don't worry. I can't change anything. Even if I have a sudden awakening, he deserves absolute punishment and must be brought to heel.
So you made a different choice after all. I will stop him.
I hope everything goes well. Let the propagation rain down heavenly fire once more, heralding the mournful cry of death. Let the harmony's lies be exposed in an instant, revealed by the piercing blade of truth. Well then, our paths diverge here. You go towards life, and I towards...
What a desolate sight. Nothing seems out of place. Did I pick the wrong one?
Great one.
No doubt about it. This is the place.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Lady Firefly.
It's you. It seems the other path leads here too. What is this?
It's the terror that humanity dares not recall. The swarm disaster's chrysalis of extinction. The Dream Master's devastating strike, like a torrent of fire, lies hidden behind the stained glass. Wait.
How did the Dream Master become this powerful? We need to stop him.
Or maybe stop me.
As expected.
I shall end this matter on his behalf. This thought, together with the power beyond the window, completes a single, true, divine law.
Divine law?
Everything you saw along the way, none of that was meant for you. It was meant for me. So that I could bring you justice.
I don't see any justice in any of this.
Lady Firefly, I assume you've pondered over destiny too.
I don't think it can be used as an excuse for anything. Even if the ending is predetermined, we can still decide how we get there.
That's just self-deception. You've never been able to change the course of events. When we stand at the crossroads of choice, no matter how many times we start over, we'll always make the same decisions. By that moment in time, we've already been shaped by our past, believing that choice to be the only correct path. All the past you've left behind has already determined your future. Your friend tried to escape destiny, only to meet the same end. And now, here you are, no different.
But the person you met today is someone who has rewritten their destiny.
Well then, I'll offer you my sympathy, Hunter. As far as I know, there's only one way to rewrite destiny. Give up your true desires and stop walking your own path. In doing so, your destiny will indeed change, and you may even sway the course of the world. But from that moment on, you will have killed yourself. Alive in body, but dead in spirit.
This is the price we're willing to pay to defy destiny. Not everyone chooses to surrender with their hands up. Everyone has the power to see the world as it is, and to bear that weight. This is the true meaning of sacrifice.
I admire your resolve. Since you don't mind sacrifice, that's enough talk. Stand down, Hunter. You can't stop that strike.
I won't let you get away with this.
Oh, really? How did the Harmony succeed in spreading its cancer across the universe, then? Huh.
Though she wasn't my true companion, the cremator left me with a spark of her flame. I never trusted you. During our journey together, I planted it on you. And now, I'll let it reignite. It can burn away a thread of thought with ease.
Impressive. But do you really think you can get ahead of me?
If I can't, I still won't run away. If that strike is inevitable, I'll be the only one who dies in this nightmare.
Your courage shines like pure gold. Even so, paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden abide in glory forever? Come forth and present yourself, last heir of the Empire. I permit you to unveil the true face of order. I permit you, with mortal hands, to bring forth the Great One. The Swarm will again devour all things, and fill the hearts of the lost with terror. Someone must cast down rage in their stead. All that lives will one day die.
Even so, I will still do as I've always done, and pray that I can stay alive. I can do it. Right?
But death will come because you, out of all people, are the foremost in seeking life.
Your last confession took me by surprise, Mr. Gopherwood. No. The final divine law. I suspect there was never any chrysalis of extinction from the Swarm disaster to begin with. Was there? What exists in Oak Manor is nothing but a disguise. The only thing hidden within is a Stellaron.
True. I never unraveled the secrets of the propagation. Now, split into 4 parts. A single strike of mine cannot harm that hunter.
But if a Pathstrider of the same origin as the Swarm were to be deceived by tuning, mistaking what lies before them as certain death, if they were to make a wish to live before the Stellaron, the outcome would twist into a catastrophe that brings death. The Swarm disaster, her life shall beget death, and that death shall beget life unto this world. But why are you so certain that nothing will go wrong?
I've already glimpsed the secrets of the Stellaron, and I have no need for certainty here. Even if she never entered the game, that strike would still fall at the appointed time, causing the Stellaron to shatter. The Dreamers will learn that the power to destroy their own lives comes from the Harmony, but that it is ultimately the worst option.
You should know that I won't agree with this.
Too late, child. The hands of time have struck midnight. Look up at the stars. That reason shall be the final divine law. And with this, we entrust everything into your hand. Because the stars belong to everyone. They have never belonged to anyone. If you love everyone, then you love no one. Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the Harmony and reveal your God.
I shall walk the path of the Order to its end, as you wish. But I can no longer accept your divine laws. If I become the only star in the sky, even if I belong to no one, there would still be no The stars are cruel, only because they have never shared their heat with the masses, burning fiercely only for themselves. Well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary. Moreover, how could I allow other stars to shine during the day? Paradise shall soon be created. Not at midnight, but at noon. I shall initiate the first and only divine law of the great Septimus. I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
Every day Sunday.
Very well, child. Do what you must. Perhaps I was never truly without a path, but too devoted to choosing what was safest. Even if it proves impossible, I will still see it through. I should become a watchmaker too. The harmony I seek has but one note, repeating endlessly, never falling out of tune. Life, too, has its time.
We did it. He faded first, causing their power to lose control.
Bugs.
Is that... How... did you...
Death comes for us all, eventually.
I'm starting to hate how powerless I am. Oh, I wish that I had some way to comfort you right at this moment. Oh, don't worry, that was all in the past. She had almost reached her demise, yet she survived. Her second death hadn't come yet. It would be upon her soon. He lured a Glamoth Iron Cavalry to face a Stellaron after years of plotting. Though everything Firefly had learned since entering the dream was true, they were only truths that the Dream Master wanted her to see. And that is often regarded as the highest form of deception. The Stellaron answered Firefly's desire to keep living. In response, it recreated within the sweet dream the Swarm Disaster and the Eon Enna. It was confined within the dream. Even a Stellaron could not truly revive the Swarm Disaster. The Dream Master's actions could only evoke fear in those already dreaming. Yet this swarm was frighteningly real when you consider the next steps of his plan. Enna's dream had enveloped the entire star system, which meant the swarm disaster would gradually become indistinguishable from reality. The propagation would awaken the most primal fears in all dreamers. Through their cries, the path of order would be sustained, until the entire cosmos drowned in a singular dream. You engaged in a decisive battle with Sunday at the Penacony Grand Theater afterward. He had, without question, become an emanator at that time after usurping the harmonious choir. But you showed no fear, and gave it your all in your fight against him. And you emerged victorious with the help of your allies. Yet that battle, the setbacks, the victory, was just an illusion woven by Sunday. Enna's dream had already enveloped the entire Asdana system. It was impossible for you to beat Sunday at that time. Enna's dream was so terrifying that even memo keepers could not act freely in it. Fortunately, we sought out Acheron first, and she lent us a helping hand. That allowed us to take action, along with that quarrelsome friend of ours.
Quarrelsome.
And try waking people one by one. Indeed. Don't forget that, even within the sweet dream, there were still many people yearning, striving, and pushing forward with all their might. At that moment, you too would face a similar deathmatch. Being woken up by Black Swan was a watershed moment. Due to the existence of Enna's dream, your memories from that point onward can no longer be viewed from the same perspective as before. It's not that they're not real enough. Things always look different when viewed from different angles. Ever thought about whether we've truly seen our authentic selves in a mirror? And from that moment forth, I would also no longer be able to help you. Your memories belong to you alone at the end of the day. Destiny only allows me to intervene this far. However, you must remember this. How your memories manifest is ultimately up to you. People can't dream of things they've never seen before. They're afraid to wake up because the sweet dream is woven from their own past. A past they still can't let go of. It's just like your actions at this very moment. Only by embracing the past can you find the strength to walk towards the future. Firefly, me, the Stellaron Hunters, this entire world. We're all waiting for you to reach that moment. I can hardly tell if this is nervousness or excitement. You are different, unique, and worth waiting for. Go and write a prelude to memories once more. From within the ashes of time, you must reignite destiny.
This way, darling.
Darling. Kind of like falling asleep. Have an kind of an abrupt ending.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
I'll try to continue it next time. I'm actually like falling asleep. I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow for Friday. We'll see, we'll see. No promise. No promise, no promise. The heck? Okay. Good night. Bye bye, bye bye.